Here we go. Red Dead Redemption, baby. Right off the bat, kind of have that somewhat isolated Western type of music a little bit. And of course, if we want to go to multiplayer straight from the main menu, we'll hit X. Or if we want to check for downloadable content, we'll hit Y. But we're going to do a single player campaign, so let's go with A. Yes, I would like to have a Red Dead Redemption game save. Yes, I would like for it to auto save as well. There we go. So the first level we're on is called Exodus in America. Very excited to play this game. From the trailers and everything, I mean, the graphics looks, well, there we are. Look at those graphics. It definitely has a old Western feel. Of course, your neutral earth tone type colors, as represented back during that time. ROCKSTAR Games. So apparently it looks like he's being escorted out of town for whatever reasons. The music kind of makes you feel like there's some tension there. Red Dead Redemption. I like the way it's coming on. It has that whole theatrical, cinematic type of feel to it, like you're watching a movie rather than playing a video game. That's always a good sign for a great game.
I'm grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I mean, look at the detail in those faces.
My dad settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
Unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? Hardly seems fair.
What I mean to
look
say
at his mouth. Look how it's moving
there is a
accurately
great
to the
deal
words.
of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
So I believe this game is set in 1911.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently, the John family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
Just a little background on John Marston. He was a former gang member.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other, and who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
So anyway, a little bit about John Marston. He was a gang member who then tried to change his life and turn it around, settle down with his family and whatnot. But then his family got kidnapped by another gang or something like that. All right, so here we go. Use left stick to walk around. Use the right stick to look around. Okay. To run, hold A. To sprint, quickly tap A. All right. Then, okay. Sorry about that, buddy. Didn't mean to make you drop it. The blip on your map indicates a mission objective. Head to the that icon in your map to approach it with the X. Look at this fool. Need a little help there, partner?
I don't feel too good.
Marston! Mr. Marston, over here! You must be
Man,
John
getting that
Marston.
lap dance.
Sometimes
See him pull his zipper up.
Friends from
She probably gave him a hand job, too.
they ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
All right, so next thing I need to do is follow Jake to the horses. So we're going to do a little horse riding action.